joined by my partner.
Whole lot of views for real.
About to get. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Now a fly ball to right center. Varsho on the move to the gap. He's got it. One pitch and one out. Swings through that one out in front that time.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The 0-2. Towards first, Hamilton takes it himself. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. 2 down, bases empty. Austin Riley at the plate. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
He's getting the barrel to the balls. Just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Louder, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2023. Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back. Here's Matt Olson down.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Swing and a miss. That's off the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Swings through that one for strike 1. Up and in, and the count is 1-1. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire, very consistent with his zone. Chris gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
1 out, man at first. Now here is Anthony Santander. That one fouled off. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
The 0-2. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Gives up the body and makes the catch. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hot. That is the inning. We'll move back here at the ballpark. But back at Truist Park. I'll tell you what, Singy, we documented his recent struggles on the mound, but a great start in this one.
Yeah, looks like a completely different ball player, relaxed, in rhythm, and totally in control. None of that was there last time out.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here!
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Comes up empty.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Stays alive. On the ground to short. The throw to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Acuna now. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Foul ball there. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And that's off
ball one.
The inside edge. Ball one. That one fouled off. This one smoked on its way out of here. A two-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Yeah, a foul ball. Here's your one. Grounds one to short. De La Cruz fires to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Matt Olson. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that'll do it. Start of the fourth.
You're out.
Here's the catcher to hit, Drake Baldwin. Ripped right field, that's back there, that one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot. Flied to right his first time.
That's a ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
In the air out to center. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Chases the changeup in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Outside corner, there's a strike. And a ground ball to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. One away here in the fifth.
The designated hitter, Sal Stewart.
Stewart batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Close, but called the ball. Ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. There's a strike. And it's fouled off. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Connor Phillips. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. Harris, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Drilled out towards left center field. This one's got a chance, and that's going to bang against the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Graham Ashcraft, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Man at second. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And there's a ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And down on strikes. 2 away. Here's Austin Riley. He's grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
That's a ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. No question about this one. It's out of here. Riley delivers. Home run number 5 on the season. And there's a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up tight.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. So up next, Guillermo Miranda. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Ground ball left side. Riley fires to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. That's hard hit on the line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Swing and a pop-up. Number 2. This is J.J. Bleday. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. And it's off the wall. And that's a double. Runner scores from second as they get one back.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. To the right side, Albies tosses to first. They limit damage here. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. Now in for the Braves, Drake Baldwin. Swing and a miss, strike one. On the ground, right side. Hamilton takes it to the bag. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Outside, that's a ball.
Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss. That misses the zone. Ball two. That one missed. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next,
Here's Nico Horner.
the shortstop, Nico Horner.
The shortstop takes the ball. Ball to strike. The pitch. Out to short. De La Cruz flips for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now Terry Graham Ashcraft gets handed the rock out of the pen. He last pitched 2 days ago. Swings and misses. That's strike one. Oh, great stop. And they get the out. And now the first baseman, Lloyd Hamilton. Right down to shoot. That's strike one.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Out towards right center field. And a quick out, number one. Just off the outside edge. Ball one.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Swing and a miss. That one just misses. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Olsen steps on the bag, and 2 away to start the 7th. Stewart at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Nice grab. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Red. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Zach Maxwell getting loose out there. This ball's chopped on the ground. De La Cruz. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. At the plate, Roger Batista taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. And he swings through that one. Ashcraft in his 5th season, he throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Here's a 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Swings through that one for strike one. Next offering is fouled back.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
2 down, nobody on. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go. The 8th. Yeah. Ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Alexander Vargas. Joaquin Rodriguez comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman. Bunting for a hit. Fires to first on the run.
No, he's out.
And he gets him. Nicely done. The Braves leading by 5, and we're at the top of the 8th. There's the strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Just off the inside edge. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a foul ball. He stays alive. What a stop. Throw to the pitcher. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Back to the top of the order now. Digging in, Dalton Varsho.
Aye.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2. Sets him down looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Zach Maxwell.
I think it's got to be a little tough.
Swang and a high fly ball in the air left field. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. Another homer, his 2nd home run of the game. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. That one at triple digits. Check swing, and he went 0-2. And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he won a round. Swings through. One out, bases empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing, he held up. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Check swing, but he went too far. And a count 1-2. Up the middle, De La Cruz. Throw to first is in time. 2 down, bases empty. Anthony Santander at the plate. 1 for 3. There's a swing and a miss.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's right.
1 more for Atlanta on the homer. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Got
Yeah.
a shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
In the air, right field. Batista settles under it, and there's 1 down.
Up next for Cincinnati.
1 out man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Noel V. Marte. On a line out towards center. And a base hit right there. Lead runner around second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 7-2. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. On the ground. Stops it on a slide. There's 1. Double play cuts the rally short, and that ends the ball game. 7-2.